The power is back on in parts of London's Heathrow Airport, and some air travel will resume today, but the global travel chaos is far from over. The airport shut down entirely today due to a fire at a nearby electrical substation that impacted power at the airport. Now, the flames are under control, but the airport says it still doesn't know when power will fully be back on. The closure is causing major headaches for travelers worldwide.
We went 3 hours over and 3 hours back. So the flight was the same amount of time. I just didn't end up where I wanted to be.
Left on time, everything was good. I was sleeping and the pilot came on and said that some of us may have noticed the plane was turning around and not to be alarmed, but that London Heathrow was closed due to a fire.
So you can see on this flight tracker image from just before 2 a.m. local time, some planes turning around and heading back to where they departed from while on their way to Heathrow. CBS News correspondent Nancy Chen is at Newark Liberty International Airport in New Jersey. Nancy, good to see you. So a Heathrow spokesperson says the airport will resume some flights today. How are things looking right now?
Oh, there's still a lot of scrambling all around right now, Lindsay. According to the aviation analytics website Cirium, they're telling us that at least 1,300 flights were scheduled today to and from Heathrow, with nearly 300,000 seats on those flights. So there's a major impact on this around the world. They're also telling us that at least 100 flights were diverted, as you heard right there, from those passengers. Many of those flights were well on their way when they got the news about this fire and had to turn around. In fact, here at Newark, there was one flight that was already past Canada, almost at Greenland, when it got the news, and it had to land right back where it started with more than at least 8 hours of flight time under its belt just to be back at its origin. So a lot of passengers today are figuring out what to do next.
Yeah, so I'm going to start by going from Newark to to Sweden, and then I'm going to go Sweden to Oslo to London.
I've been trying to get to Morocco for probably about 20 years, and I've been paying faithfully for my trip and planned everything and researched and, did all the things you have to do to travel, get the visa that we now have to get to go through the UK, and, plus I was going to stay with my family for 3 days that I have not seen in 25 years in the UK. So this whole thing is just, yeah.
A lot at stake for so many of those passengers, as you heard right there. And we just got breaking news moments ago that a British Airways flight has landed at Heathrow, the first flight of the day. So it seems like things are starting to get up and running once again. Still, you imagine with that many aircraft, that many crew members, and that many passengers out of place from where they need to be, the ripple effects for this will come for days at this point, Lindsay.
All right, most certainly. It sounds like those people are handling it a lot better than I would. Nancy Chen, thank you.